Good morning, everyone. I'm Julia, and today I'm going to cook for you a traditional dish of my culture. I was born and raised in Milan, which is one of the biggest cities of Italy, and it is located in the north of the country. As you can see, today I'm going to prepare the Cotoletta alla Milanese, which is a breaded cutlet. I want to specify that I will follow the original recipe, but with a few changes in the ingredients. I'm not in Milan at the moment, but in a small town in the mountains, so I had to readapt the dish with the local available ingredients. However, I tried to make as traditional as possible. For the preparation of this dish, you will need the following ingredients: chicken, eggs, breadcrumb, salt and pepper, and butter. As you can see, for the making of the traditional cotoletta, it is required to use veal cutlets with the bone instead of chicken. Even though the one I will be cooking today is not the original recipe, this is a variation that my mom used to cook a lot, especially when me and my sister were younger. Now I will start with the preparation of the chicken. To breading the meat, you will need to beat the eggs in a mixing bowl and then just follow two very simple steps. Like I'm doing right now, you have to dip the meat in the eggs and then wrap it in the breadcrumbs. Remember to press well the chicken in the breadcrumbs in order to make it properly adhere to the meat. While you see me preparing the rest of the slices, let me tell you a little bit more about the history of this dish and why it is so important to me. Cotoletta alla Milanese is a worldwide known dish. It is not only cooked in Milan, but it has been exported all around the world. This dish has a very long tradition in Italy. It actually dates back to 1134, when on the occasion of a lunch offered to the priest of the Cathedral of Sant'Ambrose, were included in the menu the lambus campanitio, which were nothing more than the breaded and fried meat chops. During the Middle Ages, in fact, the technique of breading became quite popular. Indeed, many doctors of the time recommended the use of gold as a remedy for heart disorders. Because of the extremely high cost of this type of cooking, which was only the privilege of the wealthiest, the less well-off Milanese citizens replaced the precious metal with breadcrumbs. And then, thanks to the frying, the meat took on inviting golden shades, thus reproducing at least the color of the expensive ingredient. Today, although with different controversies regarding its origin and its name, Cotoletta alla Milanese is considered the most representative dish of the local tradition. And here they are. This is the result of the breaded chicken, now ready to be cooked. I will start by putting the butter on the pan, and once it is completely melted, I will start cooking the chicken. There is one frequent argument about the Milanese chops, and it concerns its controversial relationship with the Viennese schnitzel, with which, according to some, it contends for the primacy over the origins of the recipe. This is a long-standing issue, of which only a few rumors are known, though recently denied by international chefs and historians of the Italian cuisine. It must be said, however, that the Austrian and the Milan dishes are very different, but I am sure both delicious. The reason why I choose to cook this dish today is because I'm very attached to it. And not only because it is the symbol of the cuisine of my region, but I'm also emotionally attached to it. Indeed, when I was young, my family and I used to gather every Sunday and eat lunch all together. It was tradition for my grandmother to cook cotolette for us kids. I will always remember the smell of the fried meat when entering my grandparents' house. It is incredible that still now, many and many years later, whenever I think about this dish or I eat it, it reminds me of the several joyful Sunday lunches. I carry with me beautiful moments spent in the company of the people I love. I have fresh in my mind many happy memories related to those family gatherings, while laughing all together, being lighthearted and cheerful, and constantly cotolette were always present on the table. This is thus a pretty simple dish of the Milan culinary tradition, veal with the bone, breaded and fried in butter. It is usually served at the table only garnished with a couple of lemon wedges or diced raw tomatoes. Now that the chicken is cooked, you can see the golden brown breading, which recalled the color of the precious metal. Last but not least, to complete the dish, sprinkle salt on it. As you might have noticed, this is the only moment that I've salted the dish. I encourage you to prepare in Cotolette and enjoy this delicious dish that means so much to me and my culture. Buon appetito!